Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers: next attack on Sonny wipes out Natalia. Is girlfriend a goner? General Hospital spoilers revealed that Sonny Corinthos and those closest to him are still in severe jeopardy. The explosive bomb in Sonny's apartment was intended to kill him, but Michael Corinthos paid the price. Of course, if the foe behind this explosion tries to finish off Sonny, a repeat attack is possible. Sonny has no idea when or how his opponent will attack again. However, it appears that there will be a future time. It wouldn't make sense for someone to go through the bother of planting an explosive device just to give up when it failed to kill Sonny. Unfortunately, there is room for more unexpected casualties as this plot progresses. Could someone close to Sonny be injured or murdered in the next attack? In the January 21st episode, Maxie Jones will warn Natalia Ramirez that Sonny is too dangerous to be around right now. Soaps frequently employ foreboding discussions like those to set the stage for tragic ends, so could Natalia be a goner? Natalia would be an excellent choice if the producers wanted to heighten the tension with a sudden death. Let's be honest, Natalia adds very little to the canvas. Natalia pulls right out, so her death would not leave a big hole in the cast. There wouldn't be much fan criticism either, as many GH viewers want Natalia off the program. Eva LaRue is an excellent actor, but Natalia has never struck a chord with many viewers. Also, Natalia and Sonny left much to be desired as a romantic match. Natalia may be accidentally killed when Sonny is targeted again. That might provide some terrific drama for the program while also increasing Sonny's remorse over a dreadful predicament that is just getting worse. Between what happened to Michael and what could happen to Natalia, Sonny would understand the need of identifying and eliminating the threat forever. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sonny's payback may throw some curveballs, so stay tuned for more predictions on his intentions and updates on any shocking news that emerges. GH spoilers: February sweeps dangerous activities, deadly targets, and unexpected love twists. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease an exciting February filled with magnificent twists and turns that will keep fans riveted. We have some interesting February sweeps surprises to reveal, so let's get into what viewers can look forward to in the coming month. General Hospital spoilers: Weeping Willow and Dastardly Drew. Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermain's relationship is about to get messy, but an unlikely coalition may form to reveal Drew's true character to Willow. While there is no guarantee she will see the light, numerous prominent figures will make an effort to contact her. Could Nina Reeves' love relationship with Drew come to light during this turmoil? Furthermore, there will be consequences for Michael Corinthos' departure, and Sonny Corinthos' health problems are worsening. Sonny is developing a plan to leave the mafia, but will it be enough to stop those who want to harm him? GH spoilers: Sonny Corinthos danger. Cyrus Renault's sting. Sonny may face a new type of jeopardy if he becomes a patient at GH. Cyrus Renault could try to sneak in and give him a digitalis overdose, but Sonny may be able to turn the situation around if he participates in a sting. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer will face new threats tied to Cyrus as they attempt to prove he is the murderer at the hospital. Jocelyn Jacks may potentially take matters into her own hands and consider using Dex Heller's gun on Cyrus, although this could result in unanticipated consequences. General Hospital spoilers: Rivals and bounce backs. Jocelyn's rivalry with Emma Drake is about to heat up, while Trina Robinson will demonstrate her deep commitment to Kai Taylor. Although Kai may find himself in dangerous situations, Trina will be there to defend him, resulting in an interesting trip for the two of them in the future. Meanwhile, Selena Wu will make a bargain with huge consequences for Curtis Ashford and his loved ones. Furthermore, Cody Bell will recover from recent financial hardships and receive an unexpected windfall as a result of his brave and risky decisions. Cody may take some harsh falls, but he always recovers. GH spoilers: New Year, New Love's. Cody may soon find himself in the throes of new love, possibly with Lulu Spencer. Recent clues indicate that her heart may soon turn away from Dante Falconeri. Meanwhile, Lucas Jones is looking for new love interests after being drawn to an enigmatic newcomer. Unfortunately for Brad Cooper, he may unintentionally undermine his prospects of rekindling his romance with Lucas, who may be tempted to the intriguing charms of this mystery stranger. General Hospital spoilers, secrets revealed as Jen Sidwell intensifies his engagement in deception and consolidates his power in Port Charles. Sasha Gilmore Corbin may become apprehensive. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan looks to be willing to take on the position of protector for the pregnant Sasha, prompted by Michael's plea. Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase will endure medical hurdles, affecting their ambitions to start a family and exposing crucial secrets. The dark truth behind Brooklyn's previous adoption is about to be revealed, and February sweeps may also expose Lois Cerullo's well-held secret. Giovanni Palmieri is the son Brooklyn abandoned, so it'll be interesting to watch how long it takes BLQ and Dante to realize he's their long-lost son. Sasha sat in her penthouse, looking at the pregnancy test in her hand. A flurry of feelings raced within her, including joy, dread, and an overwhelming sense of uncertainty. She hadn't considered this possibility since her devastating losses, the death of her son Liam and the dissolution of her marriage to Brando. As she placed her palm on her stomach, she felt a spark of optimism. The timing, however, could not have been worse. Michael, whom she assumed to be the father, had just notified her of his upcoming departure. He was called away for a business venture overseas, leaving Sasha to deal with her pregnancy alone. The shadow of doubt. Sasha confessed to Nina Reeves at Crimson, her voice trembling. "Nina, I'm pregnant," Sasha confessed, tears welling in her eyes. Nina's excitement was immediate, but it was dampened by Sasha's uncertainty. "Sasha, this is fantastic news. Why don't you seem thrilled about it?" Sasha hesitated. "Michael is leaving, and what if I am mistaken about his father?" This revelation astounded Nina. "What are you saying?" "Michael is not." Sasha put her face into her hands. "There was someone else. Only once. It happened after Liam, when I was at my lowest point. I was inebriated, and I don't even recall his name." Nina's countenance deepened, indicating a combination of anxiety and protective instinct. "Then we'll figure it out." "But, Sasha, you cannot keep this a secret. If there's any chance Michael isn't the father, inform him." Michael's departure and Jason's return. As Michael prepared to leave, he entrusted Sasha to Jason Morgan. "Look after her, Jason," Michael murmured, clutching his uncle's shoulder. "She's going to need someone she can rely on." Jason, the stoic protector, nodded. "You can count on me." But Jason's appearance sparked an old myth. Sasha found herself the focus of suspicion. There were whispers throughout Port Charles that Jason and Sasha had shared a moment, but it had not been confirmed or refuted. A twisted trail of secrets. To make matters worse, a lovely new doctor, Dr. Liam Hayes, arrived at General Hospital. During Sasha's prenatal appointments, he struck up an immediate bond with her due to his charisma and attention. Their casual discussions suggested a deeper relationship. One evening, Sasha had a dream about the foggy night after her son's death. Faces danced in her head, one of which resembled Dr. Hayes. Could this new doctor have been the mystery man? She couldn't shake the thought. The test that changes everything. Sasha, motivated by skepticism, opted to take a paternity test. Nina, the ever-supportive confidant, escorted her to the hospital. "Whatever happens, Sasha, you're not alone," Nina reassured her. Days later, the results arrived. Sasha's hand trembled as she opened the letter. Her gasp rang throughout the room. "It's not Michael," she muttered. Nina's eyes widened. "Then who?" Sasha's thoughts raced. Could it really be Jason? Or was Dr. Hayes the key to uncovering the truth about that forgotten night? The fallout. The discovery shocked Port Charles. Despite his departure, Michael felt deceived when the news reached him from overseas. Jason was taken off guard, driven into a frenzy of accusations and denials. And Dr. Hayes, oblivious to the storm developing around him, continued to charm Sasha, despite her doubts. As the drama progressed, Sasha was forced to navigate the perilous seas of Port Charles, weighing her own concerns against the weight of everyone's expectations. Cameron Matheson of General Hospital shares heartbreaking before and after photos. The videos illustrate the immense destruction caused by the fires. Cameron Matheson, a General Hospital star, lost his home to wildfires in Los Angeles. He has been extremely candid about his heartbreaking loss. He has now posted some heartbreaking before and after videos of his home. Before and after. Matheson took to Instagram to show folks the devastation left by the raging inferno that destroyed his home. He accompanied the movies and photographs with having trouble sleeping these days, so scrolling through some of the photos of before and after broken heart. The first two videos are almost a week apart. My heart goes out to the dozens of families whose homes and lifetime memories have also been lost. Folded hands, medium light skin tone. The first video depicts a beautiful walk up the home's sidewalk and into the front door. The whole building is wonderfully decorated for Christmas. In dramatic contrast, the following video depicts the same walk, but everything is completely burnt, with much of the scene unrecognizable from the holiday-decorated mansion from just weeks before. Some of the films show someone crying while looking at the remains. The footage also shows minor fires still blazing in the ruins. Seeing such a juxtaposition reveals how severely the fires altered everything in the area. Melissa Claire Egan, Chelsea, Matheson's former All My Children co-star and current The Young and the Restless star, wrote, broken heart, pleading face, love you. I am so sad. Egan also lost her brand new home to the fires. Asher Antonison, Danny, of GH was silent but expressed his support, broken heart, red heart adhesive bandage. I am really sorry. Red heart, been thinking of you. Folded hands, commented Y&R's Laura Lee Bell, Christine. Another former AMC co-star, Jacob Young, wrote, I'm so sorry, Cam. My heart goes out to you and your family. Finola Hughes, Anna, responded, oh, Cameron, these shots are all heartbreaking. The amazing life you created with your family goes on in you all. But a home also becomes a character in your family, and I am very sad she is lost to you now. Red heart adhesive bandage. There is a lot of uncertainty in the Los Angeles area right now, as thousands of families face the possibility of losing everything. Matheson's candor has brought to light the tragedy's very human component. Soap Hub extends its condolences and prayers to everyone affected by these tragic events. General Hospital spoilers, the top 3 storylines that need to be fixed by 2025 ASAP. General Hospital spoilers indicate that, while the land of Port Charles can be an exciting location full of romance, adventure, and drama, a storyline can occasionally fail miserably. There are some plots on the soap that work and others that might use some fixing, so it's time to delve deeper into what isn't working on the program right now. GH spoilers, storyline flop number 1, what happened to Drew Quartermaine? According to GH teasers, Drew Quartermaine was once a top hero, dashing on adventures to rescue lives, throwing himself under the bus and going to prison for loved ones, not to mention being a devoted father to Scout Quartermaine. In recent months, he has become a shell of his old self, actively wooing his nephew's wife and sleeping with her on the floor of the Quartermaine Mansion nursery, where children play. A good example of an even bigger thin ball maneuver recently was warning Jason Morgan that if he moved into the queues, he and Scout would be rolling over in their graves. She wanted her son and daughter to be near together. Is there any way to save Drew's character at this point? Could a journey to redemption tale help? Drew has sunk and is still sinking deeper. General Hospital spoilers, storyline flop number 2, Lucky Spencer's storyline. Speaking of character flops, while Lucky Spencer hasn't done anything bad, he hasn't done anything particularly well in stories either. Lucky, as a legacy character, has been involved in so much history in Port Charles, and it's time for the writers to give him a good storyline to sink his teeth into. Even more time with Elizabeth Baldwin for a hot love reunion would be appreciated at this point. Fans were ecstatic by his reappearance, but it appears that the GH writers simply overlooked him. GH spoilers, storyline flop number 3, will Emma Scorpio Drake be ruined? Now, it's a little early to say, because fans haven't seen much of Emma Scorpio Drake since her holiday debut. Still, Emma was sweet and gentle when played by Brooklyn Ray Silzer, whereas Braden's new Emma appears to be an obnoxious thief who likes to talk back to her grandma, Anna Devane, and asks uncomfortable questions during a family reunion. There's still time to see how Emma matures and where this storyline leads her, but here's hoping the authors turn around quickly on this one. Is this the General Hospital's ultimate plan for Sonny's organization? Nobody would have predicted this. With Sonny and Jason both preparing to retire from the mob, could the past repeat itself on General Hospital? Sonny used to be the new man in town, working for Frank Smith and the mob. When Sonny eventually took over as Port Charles's top mobster, he gained an unexpected right-hand guy. Jason Quartermain. After sustaining a brain injury, the ambitious doctor and good boy to AJ's bad boy embarked on a criminal career. He quit the Q's, changed his name to Jason Morgan, and began working for Sonny. After decades of overseeing the Corinthos business, Sonny's increasing heart condition and Jason's commitment to raise Danny may force them both into early retirement. And, while Christina would undoubtedly make an excellent mobstress, things could take another turn that we've all seen before. From football to mobster. Despite Trina's pessimism that Kai would prioritize his art studies over his football career, Kai has proven to be as sweet as they come. Although he is a well-known collegiate quarterback, he also supports Trina's education, does yoga with Aunt Stella, and has even sent balloons and gifts to GH's pediatrics section. While his football injury was only a dislocated shoulder, it was enough to keep him out of PCU's most recent game. Kai has previously warned Trina about career-threatening injuries. It was almost as if he had cursed himself. But, when his next accident inevitably occurs, might it result in a brain injury that propels him from sweet football star to #1 mobster? Do you believe Kai's career might take an unexpected turn? Please let us know in the comments. Michael Corinthos' near-fatal digitalis injection sent shockwaves through Port Charles, heightening efforts to identify the offender. While the general public is unaware, seasoned General Hospital fans know Cyrus was behind Michael's assassination attempt. His violent background, which includes the killings of Sam McCall and Dex Heller, provides a disturbing image of a man who lives on chaos and destruction. Isaiah Gannon's fast response to counteract the digitalis saved Michael, but concerns remain. Felicia Scorpio's fragmented memory of a bell ringing minutes before Dex was stabbed has prompted fresh theories, prompting Isaiah to suspect Cyrus of involvement in a series of violent episodes. The puzzle pieces are beginning to fit together, and timing is everything. With Sonny facing health issues that may necessitate hospitalization, the stage is set for a risky move. A vulnerable Sonny, or a strategic move? Sonny's new cardiac problems are more than just a plot device, they could be the perfect cover for a meticulously planned strategy. While the rest of the world sees a vulnerable crime boss in a hospital bed, Sonny and Isaiah are discreetly putting together the ultimate sting operation. What about the bait? Sonny himself. Cyrus has a long-standing animosity against Sonny, seeing him as a competition and a threat. With Sonny appearing weak and vulnerable, Cyrus couldn't resist taking advantage of the opportunity to finally slay his enemy. However, Isaiah is a few steps ahead. Working with Sonny, he considers utilizing Sonny's illness as the ideal trap. The objective is to entice Cyrus into making a move, exposing himself in the process. The trap is set. After being admitted to General Hospital, Sonny starts his act. Isaiah and a team of sympathizers keep a tight eye on him as he pretends to be comatose, providing the sense of helplessness. The personnel at GH, conscious of the risks, work discreetly to ensure Cyrus believes the setup is real. Meanwhile, Isaiah works behind the scenes to collect more proof. He reviews Felicia's testimony, double-checks hospital records for discrepancies, and uses his network to authenticate Cyrus' recent activities. Every piece leads him closer to the irrefutable truth: Cyrus is to blame for the attacks. Anna Devane is involved in the operation, and her years of experience make her a great addition. She sets herself within striking distance, ready to act at a moment's notice. The plan is sound, or so they hope. Cyrus takes the bait. The night arrives. Sonny lies immobile in his hospital bed as Cyrus enters the room, his typical smug grin revealing his arrogance. Under the fluorescent lights, he holds a little vial of digitalis. Such a shame, Cyrus says, hovering over Sonny. The magnificent Sonny Corinthos, defeated by his own body. Let me help you out. Before Cyrus can administer the injection, Anna bursts in with her rifle trained on him. Cyrus, drop it! She commands. Cyrus hesitates, considering his alternatives. His expression contorts with wrath as he sees he has been outmaneuvered. Do you believe this changes anything? He sneers, tossing the vial aside as police rush into the room. You will never pin anything on me. But Isaiah steps forward, holding a recorder. Oh, I think we will, he says, repeating Cyrus's incriminating comments. The fallout. Cyrus' arrest causes shockwaves across Port Charles. While some people breathe a sigh of relief, others are bracing for the consequences of his downfall. Sonny, despite his physical exhaustion, takes comfort in knowing he played a critical role in ending Cyrus' reign of terror. He thought he had the upper hand, Sonny tells Isaiah. But he underestimated what we're capable of. Many people now regard Isaiah as a hero, and he obtains new respect in the community. His relationship with Sonny demonstrates that even in a town full of rivals, allies may arise when the stakes are high. The road ahead. While Cyrus is in prison, questions continue. How deep are his connections? Will his arrest finally signal the end of his schemes? The victory is bittersweet for Sonny, Isaiah, and the citizens of Port Charles, reminding them that calm is ephemeral and danger lurks in the shadows. The battle may have been won, but the fight is not over. Strange things about Laura Wright that do not make sense. Laura Wright, the blonde beauty from General Hospital, may appear to have it all, but this is not always the case. Indeed, some of the oddest aspects of her life have been revealed in the past. Strange facts about Laura Wright that do not make sense. Laura stated during an interview with Maurice Benard for his State of Mind YouTube series that her divorce from husband John Wright was one of the most difficult times in her life. She admits to being a totally different person back then. She admitted, I was very much in a victim state of mind. I had to learn to let go of that because it didn't serve me or them, her children, and it would keep me stuck on the hamster wheel of sorrow. And to clarify, I am not a victim. Every choice I've ever taken has led me to this point. Take responsibility for where you are, and then let us move forward. When asked how it all started, Laura revealed that the foundation of her marriage began to erode. She stated, it was like watching a 5-year-old child lose her mind. A strong anger outburst by an adult lady. So I had to die, that version of myself, in order to be reborn as the person I am today. After accepting and letting go of the anguish, things began to fall into place. The actress said, I was going to force it no matter what, even if it meant killing myself. And it nearly did. When I finally let go, stopped hiding from the agony, and accepted what was happening, everything began to fall into place. General Hospital News, what's next for Laura Wright? Laura also stated in 2023 that her divorce left her feeling shameful. In 2017, she told Soap Opera Digest, I really saw life through different eyes. I am a completely different person today, as I should be. I was ashamed that I was being divorced, that my marriage had failed, and that I had no idea if I'd ever be wanted again. I had a blanket of shame over me, and now it's off. I'm pleased and happy about who I am, including my shortcomings. I have them. And, guess what? So does everyone else. It makes us human. I was going to force it until it killed me. And it nearly did. When I finally let go, stopped hiding from the agony, and accepted what was happening, everything began to fall into place. The corridors of the Port Charles Police Department hummed with quiet activity as Joss walked in, her determined stride turning heads. Her face bore the weight of unresolved pain and increasing rage, her mind bent on a single purpose. She noticed Anna at her desk, looking over files, the dim lighting forming long shadows on the papers. Anna, I need a word, Joss whispered softly but urgently. Anna looked up, noting the intensity in Joss's eyes. Without hesitation, she nodded and pointed to the interrogation room. Once inside, Anna shut the door and leaned against it, arms crossed. What's happening, Joss? You appear to be prepared to tear someone apart. I need you to arrest him, Joss cried, her voice shaking with both fury and despair. Who should be arrested? Anna inquired, her brows furrowing together. Cyrus Renaud. He stabbed Dex. Anna straightened, lowering her arms to her sides. That is a serious accusation. Why do you believe Cyrus is responsible? Joss took a long breath, fists clenched at her sides. Dex was carrying out Sonny's orders to take out Cyrus. You are aware of this. Felicia remembered something crucial. She claimed that the ringing of Cyrus' bell ceased just before Dex was stabbed in Rice Plaza. He was present, Anna. He did it. Anna frowned, considering Joss' comments carefully. Even if I accept the premise, it is only circumstantial at best. We don't have any surveillance footage, eyewitness accounts, or physical proof linking Cyrus to the crime. And why now? Why would Cyrus wait months to exact revenge? I do not know, Joss snapped, her frustration spilling out. But no one else had the motive or the opportunity. Anna moved closer, her voice soft yet forceful. Joss, I know how much you want justice for Dex. However, without evidence, my hands are tied. If I move too soon, we may lose all chance of acquiring him for this, or anything else. Joss' shoulders dropped as she put her palms against the table, her head lowered. This is him, Anna. I know it is. You need to do something. Anna sighed. Let me see what I can do, but you have to trust me to handle this the right way. Dinner plans and hidden agendas. Meanwhile, across town, Lucky and Liz sat quietly at the Port Charles Grill. The flickering candlelight danced between them, throwing a gentle sheen on the tension in the air. It's nice to catch up like this, Lucky replied, his voice warm but uncertain. Liz smiled faintly, fiddling with the stem of her wine glass. It is. But I have to be honest with you. I've recently become interested in someone else. Lucky followed her attention across the room to where Cyrus Renault was sitting, casually conversing with a waiter. His expression deepened, and he leaned forward. If we can't interrogate him, we can at least observe him. Liz lifted her eyebrow. Do you think he'll reveal all his secrets over steak and potatoes? Lucky smirked. No, but people let things slip when they believe no one is looking. And if we play our cards well, we might be able to get him to down his guard. Liz reached for her water glass and purposely tipped it over, spilling the contents all over the table and floor. Oops. Cyrus gazed at them, his sharp eyes narrowing briefly before rising and approaching their table. Allow me, he responded calmly, retrieving a napkin and offered assistance. Thank you, Liz responded, her tone disarmingly pleasant. Cyrus tilted his head. This is the least I can do. How are you doing, Elizabeth? And you, Lucky? How is Lulu these days? Lucky's jaw tightened and his voice became colder. Stay away from her. And from me. Cyrus raised his hands in a calming gesture. I apologize. I meant no offense. Liz glanced to Lucky with a worried face as Cyrus returned to his table. What was that about? I don't trust him, Lucky said bluntly. But you handled it well. Good cop for my rotten cop. If you treat him nicely, he might open up to you. Liz's lips twisted into a sardonic smile. You want me to be polite to a man who attempted to kill people in my hospital? Lucky leaned in with a serious expression. I want you to do whatever you feel comfortable with. But if you can convince him to make a mistake, we may finally have the evidence we need. Liz considered this, her mind already working up a solution. Perhaps I might volunteer at the redemption mission or stumble into him in Rice Plaza. When people are taken off surprise, they tend to speak up. Lucky frowned. I don't like the notion of you getting so close to him. It is dangerous. Liz placed her hand on his arm. I have been taking care of myself for a long time. I am not afraid of Cyrus Renault. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, January 21st. Tracy refuses to give up as Willow freaks out. Tracy was very pleased of herself for remaining stubborn and refusing to hand over Willow's children, all for Monica's benefit. She never anticipated to be handcuffed and dragged down to the PCPD for her efforts, but that is exactly what occurred. Now she must defend herself and negotiate her way out of this. Tracy continues to rant at anyone who would listen, stonewalling Anna and telling Marty that he is on the wrong side. Will anyone persuade her to tell where Willow's children are so she does not have to spend the night in jail? Meanwhile, Willow prays for Michael at the hospital chapel. When Drew finds her and tells her what's going on with Tracy, Willow becomes enraged and asks Drew if she wrecked her chances of reuniting with her kids. Willow, do you regret listening to Drew and using Wiley and Amelia as bargaining chips? Willow finally expressed herself on Friday. Is it possible she will allow Drew to instruct her what to do again? Good news for Carly? Carly approaches Michael upstairs in the burn unit and asks where he wants to be treated. Later, she expresses gratitude to Jack Brennan. Does that imply that he obtained Michael a spot at the German clinic and Michael has chosen to travel there? Sonny is hesitant to believe that Jack has Carly's best interests at heart, but Carly is certain he is her true friend. Is the WSB agent up to anything, or does he genuinely want to help Carly? Ava begs Sonny to let Avery go, and she is not letting up. She appears to have some understandable PTSD from her own burns, so the prospect of Avery under Sonny's care makes her more nervous than normal. Ava visits Sonny at his restaurant and begs him to let Avery stay with her for the time being, but she is unaware that Sonny is experiencing severe chest problems. Will Ava save Sonny's life? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.